I got this idea for this video because somebody was like, hey, I didn't know you actually had to charge the leg. And I was like, you know what, you're right. I didn't explain my setup before. So I wanted to do that for you guys today and just go through each part and tell you guys a little bit about it. Okay, so the first part, right? This is the whole prosthetic. Okay, this is for an above knee, aka amputee, above knee amputee, right? There are 4 different parts to my prosthetic. Okay, there's the socket, then we have the knee, okay, the pylon, okay, the foot. All right, this is called the socket, right? Now the socket goes from here to here, okay? So this whole piece is called the socket, and this is what I use to actually adhere to my leg, okay? Now what I mean by that is there's a valve right here, right? And using my liner and some rubber rings, it creates a vacuum. So air gets pushed out, right? And it doesn't let air in. So it creates a vacuum, makes it nice and tight, makes a good seal. And that's how I'm able to keep the prosthetic adhered to my body, right? So it's made out of carbon fiber, okay, and it's got a rubber inside just for comfort. Carbon fiber is super strong and very rigid. So that's one. Now the next part of the prosthetic is called the knee. Okay, so the knee is it could be there's a few different kinds of knees. There's a microprocessor knee, which means there's a computer, an onboard computer, and there's a mechanical knee. Okay, so how this microprocessor knee works is that there's 2 sensors, one in the knee and one in the ankle, that supplies information to the onboard computer, okay? And that computer controls the hydraulics in real time, right? There's hydraulics on the back here. I don't know if you can see right here. And so as I'm pulling down, it's assisting, right? I'm pulling down here and there's resistance. So there's only resistance on the way down, right? When I'm bending my knee like this, there's resistance. On the way up, it's all me, right? So down, there's resistance. Up, there's none. Okay, so that's how it's able to mimic the body's natural sensors and allow us to walk properly. I actually have an app on my phone that I can show you guys right here. It actually allows me to adjust the level of resistance at each part of my swing. There's also a few different modes. There's like a golf mode and a biking mode. It's really cool and I love it. Right, so that's exactly why I actually need to charge this thing almost every day. On the spec sheet it said, like, you know, the battery lasts up to 2 to 3 days. In my experience, honestly, it's around 1 to 2. So I'm just to be safe, I will literally charge it every night, just before I go to bed. I'm not sleeping with this thing, okay? So now you're thinking, oh, yo, Tom, what happens when you run out of battery during the day and you don't have anywhere to charge it? Well, I still am able to walk. What will happen is it will just lock straight, right? So I'll show you guys an example. Like, I will just, you know, I won't be able to bend it at all. So I can still walk, but I'm just gonna look goofy, like, you know, like a pirate, you know, peg-legging around. So the next part, okay, we call this the pylon. The pylon is right here, okay? It goes from here to here, right? From here to here. The pylon is just a metal tube. It's just a here, I'm gonna hold it this way. It's just a metal tube, right? From here to here. The pylon is purely to adjust the height, okay? It connects the knee to the foot. Okay. The prosthetic is called the foot, okay? Now the foot goes from here to here. This is the whole foot. Now you might be asking like, yo Tom, that's a really funky looking foot. I know, but it's great, okay? This is a hybrid. It's basically a mix between like a running blade you see in the Olympics. They just have like a big blade, right? This is a hybrid between that and like a normal prosthetic foot, right? I have a normal foot. It wasn't giving me enough feedback. So what I really love about this is that the feedback that this big spring here, that's essentially like what this is just like one big spring. The feedback, it almost, if I were to describe it, it almost feels like I actually have like a calf muscle. So when I'm putting pressure, I can feel it compressing and then expanding. As I'm putting my foot down, I feel the compression, and then as I'm taking my foot off the ground, I feel extension. So it really helps with my walking ability. Thank you guys so much for listening. I appreciate the support. Make sure to share this with other amputees. It's been 2 years for me. I know how hard it is for them at the beginning. It's scary and there's not a lot of information out there. So make sure that they get this video. Like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. This is information straight from the source. It's real. All right, guys, you have a great day.